With more than 1 million retailers, the retail industry is an economic driver that provides livelihood, jobs, and other opportunities to Filipinos nationwide. The COVID-19 pandemic, however, halted enterprises globally. In the Philippines, over 50% of retail stores closed due to severe lockdowns, affecting jobs and livelihood of many people. The micro-retail economy needed a boost, and so the Rebuilding Sari-sari stores through access to resources and trade program, or Restart, was created with the help of DTI and Coca-Cola Philippines. The government, private companies, civil society, and microfinance institutions teamed together to develop a program for the financial and safety concerns of retailers nationwide. Under the program's Safe Stores movement, retailers were educated on safety as they reopened their retail businesses amid the pandemic. For stores, they generated digital information posts, on-premise information materials, and safety kits. The partners realized they needed to do more, given the challenges micro-retailers would confront post-pandemic. From the Safe Stores movement, multiple brands and companies, alongside microfinance and civil society organizations, continued to collaborate with government authorities to rehabilitate and restart the retail industry. From this, the Tatak Matatag na Negosyo Sustainable Stores Movement, or TMN SSM, was formed through the leadership of DTI. Its goal is to help MSMEs, particularly small retailers, become future-proof, resilient, and sustainable. Following the National MSME Development Plan strategic pillars, TMN aims to boost access to capital, market access, and management capacity of local stores. Tatak Matatag na Negosyo aims to help retailers become resilient and sustainable. Partnering to implement safe store operations last year, their organized ideas and pooled resources will provide low-cost financing for micro-businesses, assist clients locate supply and accurately cost products, and develop retailer business skills to boost stores' operations and growth. First, TMN partners can offer retailers with a low-interest microcredits process to assist the stores financially. As their capital needs expand, they can be introduced to various business capital loan options. Second, many retailers suffered from the pandemic's supply shortages and shifts in pricing. With TMN's help, local wholesalers can now align with a better supply chain, including automated ordering and deliveries. The third goal is long-term business sustainability, which requires entrepreneurs to improve their business skills, digital business tools, and new innovations in retail trade. This implementation scheme will result in achieving TMN's goals and objectives. Together, TMN with all its partners are enjoined to support this business model to ensure its sustainable success. Through their pledge of commitment, each TMN partner commits to playing their part in achieving TMN's mission. In response to the pandemic, DTI and Coca-Cola Philippines created the Restart and Safe Stores movement. For the TMN SSM, it has partnered with the Design Center of the Philippines to develop creative materials to promote TMN SSM.
I, Blesila Lantayona, Undersecretary of the Philippine Department of Trade and Industry, Regional Operations Group, commit to fervently support the Pioneer Coalition for Micro-Retail Sector, the Tatak Matatag na Negosyo Sustainable Stores Movement. I pledge support to the programs and projects included in the framework plan and collaborate with other partners to achieve the objectives of sustainable and resilient micro-retailers.
On behalf of Coca-Cola Philippines, I commit to support the Tatak Matatag na Negosyo, Sustainable Stores movement and assist micro, small, and medium enterprises in rebuilding their livelihoods through training and facilitating access to business resources. We are one with the Department of Trade and Industry and the micro-retail sector in their goal to create not just safe stores, but also sustainable and resilient enterprises. Mabuhay ang ating mga MSMEs!
Alalay sa Kaunlaran Inc., ASA Philippines Foundation, SB Corp, for helping retailers in meeting financial needs. Philippine Young Entrepreneurs Association for meaningful connections, and PDRF for providing assistance for disaster and calamity response.
I, Kamrul Hassan Tarodar, as Chief Executive Officer of ASA Philippines Foundation, commit to fervently support the Pioneer Coalition for Micro-Retail Sector, the Tatak, Matatag na Negosyo, Sustainable Store Movement.
I, Charmaine Colyong, as President of the Philippine Young Entrepreneurs Association, commit to fervently support the Pioneer Coalition for Micro-Retail Sector, the Tatak, Matatag na Negosyo, Sustainable Stores Movement.
I pledge support to the programs and projects included in the framework plan and collaborate with other partners to achieve the objectives of sustainable and resilient micro-retailers.
I recognize that these retailers, as our client and borrowers, we have 1.9 million, of which 40% are the retailers or micro-retailers of our foundation. And they're delivering quality products and services to millions of Filipinos all over the country.
With this commitment is the organization's pledge to extend our time, effort, and resources to build the capacities of micro-retailers to enable them to rebuild their livelihoods better in a new normal and continue to be an active part of the growth of our local communities.
Small businesses are the beating heart of the Philippine economy. Their success means the difference between families being able to send their children to school and support themselves, or sliding back to poverty. That's why PDRF supports DTI's Tatak Matatag na Negosyo project through our training and mentoring programs. We hope to be part of a future where small businesses thrive and provide a decent living and a means to prosperity for all.
Usayin ang pamamaraan ng ating pagtitinda, maliit man o malaki. Magtulungan at magpalitan ng wastong kaalaman. Ang Small Business Corporation ay gusto ring matuto at magbigay karunungan. Sama-sama tayo sa layunin na ito.
Working with Colgate-Palmolive, Nestle, P&G, Suising, and Unilever helps achieve profitable market pricing coupled with greater operational efficiency.
As the Kazambuhay of Filipino families, we at Nestle Philippines are committed to collaborating with partners from the public and private sectors and supporting entrepreneurs in building resilient and sustainable micro-enterprises. Through the Tatak Matatag na Negosyo program,
I, Arvind Sachdev, President and General Manager of Colgate-Palmolive in the Philippines, commit to fervently support the Pioneer Coalition of Micro-Retail Sector, the Tatak, Matatag na Negosyo, Sustainable Store Movements.
I, Rafi Fajardo, CEO of Procter & Gamble in the Philippines, commit to fervently support the Pioneer Coalition for Micro-Retail Sector, the Tatak Matatag na Negosyo, Sustainable Stores Movement.
I, Elma Ainsa, as Vice President for Sales of the Suising Commercial Corporation of the Republic of the Philippines, commit to fervently support the Pioneer Coalition for the Micro-Retail Sector, the Tatak Matatag na Negosyo, Sustainable Stores Movement.
I, Benji Yap, as Chairman and CEO of Unilever in the Philippines, commit to fervently support the Pioneer Coalition for the Micro-Retail Sector, the Tatak Matatag na Negosyo, Sustainable Stores Movement.
I pledge to support to the programs and projects included in the framework plan and collaborate with other partners to achieve the objectives of sustainable and resilient micro-retailers.
I recognize that these retailers have been our company partners to deliver quality products and services to millions of Filipinos all over the country.
With this commitment is the company's pledge to extend our time, efforts, and resources to assist and help build the capacities of micro-retailers, to enable them to rebuild their livelihoods better in the new normal, and to continue to be an active part of growth in our local communities.
We believe that with working together with MSMEs, we can build a more inclusive economy towards a stronger and more progressive nation. Thank you.
It is through these very willing and able partners that we can make achieving the TMN goals much easier, to provide resources and information to help rebuild, refinance, and sustain the Philippine MSME industry. TMN SSM is one with the DTI in leading MSMEs. Makabagong MSME, bagong pag-asa laban sa pandemya.